Hey, Matt from MT. Right, this video will attempt to be an overview of the SAP management section of Clever Touch Tools, which focuses mostly on the customer manager and gives you as a member of staff the ability to control the features available to individual businesses and the users within that business. So a quick demonstration of how that might look is if I were to pick Customer Manager and then search for part of a customer's business name. You'll see that the results come in two formats. The top row is company information and the rows below are user information. There's a summary here with its SAP code, the business name, and whether they have targets, project logging, and data feeds. Um, this is active on for the company level on all three. But then within that, you've also got the individual users, which are used in conjunction with that information. So um, let's have a look at the company information first. So the main things you can do here are enroll or remove a business from individual tools, the data feeds, the project logs, the targets. It also confirms the internal and external account manager that SAP is passing over to the system for them where relevant. If this isn't a SAP customer, if it's come from the partner portal, those will be blank, contain some basic contact information. The account status is here. If you make a entire business suspended or deleted, all of their users will lose access. Um, Within that, of course, you've also got the individual users. So Sunny is one of the users of 21st Century AV. You can get to his information by clicking here. The important bit really here is you can set his access level. There's only two access levels for customers, a manager and not a manager. It's a simple rule. A manager may make other managers and may make other customers, i.e. users, um, but customers can't make anybody. So if it's a supervisor or a manager, it's appropriate to make them a manager so they can create other accounts. If it's just someone that you want to have limited kind of authority, you just make them a customer and then they don't have the ability to make accounts for anybody else. Three support tools exist here. You can send them a password reset email if they're having trouble logging in. Obviously, they can get that for themselves by saying they've forgotten their password, but it's sometimes useful to be able to know it's been sent. You can even send that reset email to yourself under exceptional circumstances. We have asked customers to read out their password over the phone, what they'd like their password to be, and set it for them. I don't see that being used very often. Or you can log in as this person so you can see the exact same information that they can see, which again can be useful for troubleshooting. The only other important part here is these tools, the tools they can access. Now, as it says here, for a tool to be visible to this user, they have to have this switched on at both a company level and a user level. So the company must have targets enrolled, and so must this user for Sunny to see the targets option. Same for feeds and logs. So if it's not true of the company or it's not true of the user, they will not see the option. And what I mean by that is in the menu, once they're logged in, the option simply won't exist. So Sunny has all three options activated, which means if I were to log in as him, I'd see all three options on his menu. This lets you override it. So if you've got, for example, all turn on targets for the entire company, but then at the same time, maybe not allow Sunny to see the targets, you would turn it off here. And that's something you can also do through the target manager. So let's just go back to the other options under SAP management. Notification email addresses is lots of arbitrary email addresses we've been told to notify when certain things happen over the years. Not all of these are still relevant, and some of them don't have the most descriptive names, but if you need to update something here but are unsure, just let us know and we'll make sure it's done correctly. The third option is just a way for someone in the admin area, the CMS area of this system, to quickly invite a new CleverTouch user. Um, that was useful in the past. Obviously, you can log in, go to the front end and do it from there, but this is a quicker way of jumping straight to it, and that will cause an email to be sent to them. Price list manager is really just a confirmation of the price lists that are being passed over from SAP. Now, we're no longer showing prices on this system in the product catalog, so this is increasingly irrelevant. This is really here mostly for us at MT Studios just to make sure that the interface between SAP and this system is working correctly. Okay, that covers all of the features under SAP management. By far the most useful one is Customer Manager. And yeah, hope that was helpful. Thanks. Bye.